Hello, my name is Conrad Zen, a former Bitcoin Foundation member and now evangelist for Pulse Zen. You know, in this information overload age that we live in, it is very hard to sift out what is true and what is not. And if you were to listen to the mainstream media, if you're not already invested in cryptocurrencies, you'd be thinking that you should steer well away from investing a single dollar. But nothing could be further from the truth, because cryptocurrency is still the highest performing asset that is out there. With the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank just a few weeks ago, it not only affected the community of cryptocurrency, but also the wineries up here in Napa and Sonoma, because they too banked with Silicon Valley Bank. And what that has highlighted more than anything else is that you can't trust your money in the banks, because the moment that you hand over your money over the counter, it is no longer your money. You've seen what happened. People were queuing up outside Silicon Valley Bank, and then other banks, and then a general bank run was about to ensue. And, you know, the people in charge, their response to that, well, we had no idea. We do not understand how a bank run on Silicon Valley Bank happened so quickly. Well, I know what happened. This. We live in a new technological age where people can withdraw money at the touch of a button. And this is a systemic problem for the banking industry, because we all know that they are all in trouble with regard to the fact of the top 5 banks in America have trillions of dollars worth of exposure in derivatives, something that nobody ever talks about. And of course, the FDIC insurance bank account has a limited amount of money. And if one or two of the top banks were to be in trouble, that money would very quickly run out. And then you're going to be left with what is called a bank bail-in. Now, what's a bank bail-in? Well, those of you old enough to remember, 2008, we had bailouts of the banks. A bail-in was deemed necessary after that event, and around the world, certain legislation was put in place. In the United States, it was the Frank-Dodds Act, which states that when you give your money to the bank, if they get into trouble because they made bad investments, then they can use your money to actually bail out the bank. Hence, it's called a bail-in. So what can you actually do about it? Well, I think one of the important concepts to realize is there is actually no scarcity of wealth. If I just show you this very quick little graph here, and it absolutely illustrates where we are today in the United States. And in fact, the world. I've pulled up the global wealth pyramid, because it's not just in the United States. And you can see from this that the top 1%, the people that own assets of more than $1 million, okay, is astonishing. 62.5 million people, a very small amount of people. Over 2,818 million of you have assets of less than $10,000. That is a shocking statistic. And so you need to get educated. You need to work out what is actually the truth from falsehoods. And that's why I'd like to introduce you to Pulse Zen.
In these tumultuous economic times, it seems harder and harder to get ahead. Even though you have made all the right financial decisions, it's never enough. The problem is not you, it's the system. You see, the system is designed to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. The only solution is to break free from this system. Today, you can join a new, growing economy and finally get ahead. This economy is built around a socially engineered token called Pulsen, which is designed to redistribute wealth. The truth is that there is no scarcity of wealth. We just need a better redistribution system. Pulsen harnesses the power of the eighth wonder of the world, compounding interest. Simply buy and hold PulseZen in your wallet, and after each transaction made across the network, your token balance goes up. This is thanks to the Pay It Forward deduction, which takes 2% of every transaction and distributes it equitably to all PulseZen holders. No one is coming to save you. This is the way out, but you need to do the work. You have to get educated. You have to take a leap of faith. You have to join the new economy to secure your financial future. Take control of your finances with PulseZen. PulseZen.app